Welcome back everyone, this is DragonInWhite here and we are back with another episode of Assassin's Creed 3. Let us jump into the game. It has been about a week or so since I last played, as I probably mentioned in yesterday's video. And yeah, okay, this is where we are at. We last got out, tried to escape jail from what I recall, but we got caught. It was a trap. So, okay, there we go. Now I can finally walk. Am I walking? Yeah, I am walking. So it's just after dinner for me, and I got like a post-dinner coffee here to, you know, help me with the post-food sleepiness. Excellent stuff.
You are not alone. Only give a cry when you need us.
Forget about me. You need to stop Hickey. He's...
Up you go. Don't want to be late now, do we? You just had to be an hero, didn't you? You and Georgie both. Now you see what it gets you. A pine box, little else.
Brothers, sisters, fellow patriots. Several days ago, we learned of a scheme so vile, so dastardly, that even repeating it now disturbs my being. The man before you plotted to murder our much-beloved general. Indeed, what darkness or madness moved him, none can say, and he himself offers no defense, shows no remorse. And though we have begged and pleaded with him to share what he knows, he maintains a deadly silence. If the man will not explain himself, if he will not confess and atone, what other option do we have but this? He sought to send us into the arms of the enemy. And thus we are compelled by justice to send him from this world. May God have mercy on your soul.
Need to stop, Hickey. Go!
Alright, I hope I get to kill him. Wait, is it crashing? Oh, damn it. Seriously? This got to stop. It appears that Ubisoft also updated their launcher, cause now it looks different. Okay. I haven't even done anything to the game. So you guys can't see it, but I'm getting a bunch of notifications for unlocking things. This is probably due to the new Ubisoft launcher.
May God have mercy on your soul.
Oh good, I don't have to go all the way back. No, wait! Okay, what's going on here? This seems to be a big problem. I'm going to try it again. And if not, I think that's where we are stuck with in this series if it keeps crashing at the very same spot. Although I did crash earlier than just now, so might have just been a coincidence. Tongue kind of got tight.
May God have mercy on your soul.
Okay. Again.
Need to stop, Hickey. Go!
Alright, we managed to clear up that bit. Assassinate before he kills Washington. Can't run fast enough. No! No! Got one. How was he supposed to do that?
Damn it. I thought I'd at least live to see another day. Shame.
I want answers. Why did Johnson try and buy my people's land? Why was Pitcairn targeting Adams and Hancock? What purpose would Washington's murder have served? Why does your order support the British?
How should I know? The Templars, Lee, the big man, Haytham, they has the money. They has the power. That's the reason I threw in with them. That's the only reason. Sure, they have some sort of vision for the future too. I didn't give a damn about any of that. They can sing their songs about mankind and its troubles. They can make their plans and spring their traps. Don't bother me none. They paid me, so I said yes. Didn't bother to ask who, or how, or why. Didn't care.
You chose to side with men who would rob us of our humanity simply because it was more profitable?
What else is there? I'm not some blind fool to give up all I've got on principle. What is principle anyway? Can you bring it to the bank? Don't look at me like that. We're different, you and I. You're just some blind fool who's always chasing butterflies. Whereas I'm the type of guy who likes to have a beer in one hand and a tea in the other. Thing is, boy, I can have what I seek. Had it even. Your hands will always be empty.
At ease, men! At ease! I said, lower your goddamn guns! This man's a hero! Oh, the General can be so stubborn sometimes. Piffle, he said, when we warned him something like this would happen. Piffle!
Stop.
He wanted to kill the commander. Nearly killed you as well. He was a scoundrel.
But still a man.
You're nothing if not consistent.
Where is Washington? I need to speak with him.
Bundled off as soon as your execution went sideways. He's likely on his way back to Philadelphia by now.
And so am I.
Something wrong?
He is still in danger. Hickey did not act alone.
Ah, prisoner outfit. Okay. Yeah, I feel.
It's quite impressive what you've accomplished.
Is that a compliment?
Now, don't misconstrue. I'm sure the whole endeavor will end tragically. But to have come this far, well, it's more than I ever expected.
The people yearned for freedom but feared to grab hold of it. That fear is gone now.
Thanks to you,
No. This they did on their own.
you diminish your role. But you have always been of humble heart.
I do what is right. No more, no less.
You cannot tell him.
I have to. Otherwise, he will never be safe.
He is safer not knowing. By planting the seeds of doubt, you threaten to topple his entire endeavor. If Washington is paralyzed, Charles Lee will strike. You'll cause the very thing you aim to prevent. Hunt the Templars, as is your duty. But do not drag these men into it.
Okay. Honestly, I still feel that it's better to let him know. I mean, can't defend against what you don't know, right?
We must now all hang together.
Yes, we must indeed all hang together. Or most assuredly, we shall all hang separately.
You are once more our savior.
I must speak with the commander.
He's gone to try and hold New York. The British intend to take it. I fear we'll need to recall our men from Quebec as well. It's one thing to declare our independence. Now, my friend, we must make it so.
Everything all right?
Sean has located a second power source. I've asked Rebecca to charter a flight for us.
Where to?
Brazil.
Nice, get to play as real-world Desmond. Although the Desmond beats are a lot more scripted, but hey.
You there, Rebecca?
Bad reception. Can you hear me?
Well, glad to see that's working. Guess I'll try you back when I'm topside.
I assume I'm just following the crowd then.
You copy now?
Loud and clear.
What's the plan?
According to our intel, the power source is being worn as a bracelet by some tycoon's trophy wife. We're working on pinpointing her location, but she's most likely inside a VIP booth on the stadium's upper level. I'll update you when I know more.
Now to find a ticket.
We don't have time to play nice. Steal someone else's.
Bit of a dick move, don't you think?
Well, I guess you could try and sneak past security instead.
Certo, pode entrar.
Well, sneak past it is.
That doesn't look like normal security.
Because it isn't. Those are Abstergo agents. Cross is probably here too. You need to be careful.
I wonder if I can kind of kill them. Okay, walked in.
Target's definitely in the VIP area. The entrance
Você viu
is
esse
the end of
homem?
this concourse.
Chame a segurança imediatamente se o vir.
concourse.
Careful, Desmond. Security is looking for you. Try and stay blended with the crowd. Move too fast and you'll attract their attention. We can't have you getting arrested.
Great. Set up a checkpoint.
Stick close to the crowd and you should be okay. Or look for a way around it. You can track the guards more easily by using eagle vision.
Right. But at least they're not really, you know, tracing me too hard.
Seriously, what is the deal with stadiums and piss troughs? It's disgusting. And who thought they were a good idea?
Cross their time and cost efficient.
I don't even see a stall in here. What if I have to take a dump?
Yep. Watch your back, they're onto you.
The way looks clear.
Looks like I'm close. Shit! Another checkpoint.
You're gonna have to find another way around. Security's too tight here.
Como assim? Trabalho aqui há 15 anos e nunca vi nada como isso. Quem vocês pensam que são?
Sugiro abaixar o tom de voz.
There's too many. These checkpoints just doesn't make sense given that
Que bando de martins!
there are ways around them.
20 minutos simulando sexo anal e fatura milhões. Eu quebro as costas trabalhando 80 horas por semana.
Olha, aconteceu, só isso. A gente não queria que acontecesse. Só aconteceu. Sinto muito.
Sente muito? Ela é minha irmã, cara! A porra da minha irmãzinha!
A gente se ama. Pronto, tá aí, tá dito. A gente se ama e já faz muito tempo.
There we go.
Almost there, Desmond. She's just on the other side of the stadium.
Other side?
Could have just gotten me to the other side from the first place, right? Okay, how do I get to the other side? Turn around, come on.
Use the catwalks to get across.
Oh, okay.
You're really close now. The power source should be in one of the rooms up here.
You would think that this is rather obvious. Chase him!
If he gets away with the artifact, we're screwed. You can't let that happen.
No.
Garden, Desmond. Head to the garden.
Time to run. Time to run.
Head for the metro. I'll hold the train for you.
We can get back to Connor whenever you're ready, Desmond. Unless you want to plug in the power source first. Up to you.
Not really too sure which I want to do, given that I think I'll try plugging in the power source. Although I know I don't really have that much time left, so I'm probably just gonna cut the exploration halfway. Whoops. Honestly, I can't even recall where was the last one I did. Is this one? I think maybe I did this one already. This one seems familiar. Okay, how about this one here? This doesn't feel quite right. Okay, maybe not this side, maybe the other side. Let's try here. Is there anything here? It looks too dark for there to be anything. This one here then.
What is a fact? Is it fixed? Immutable? Certain in its existence and only awaiting discovery? Or might it be changed? Here we learned the answer, and thought that it might save us. They were used to command, to control, to own. But we soon discovered another use. When enough sat in thrall and were told to believe, their thoughts took on form. What was imagined became real. If 100 minds could wish away a wall or create a tree, what might 1,000 do? 10,000? More? Might we change the consensus and will the threat away? We resolved to send one into the sky where it might illuminate us all. Once placed, a sentence would be uttered. Make us safe. In this way, we would change the consensus. We would save the world. But it never came to be. We sent a dozen of them skyward, but there was no way to maintain control, to direct the beam, to enthrall the world, to speak the words. Though this was strange and dangerous, what we tried next was worse.
Okay, so what did you try next? Honestly, the game is a little too dark for my liking. Can barely see. Not sure if you guys can as well.
Our first instinct was to travel back, to change the past. But we could not find a way. But forward, we could look forward. And so here we sought to see beyond ourselves, and know what was to come. First, we watched to learn if our work would succeed. But the answer was always the same. So we moved on to other things. But she remained. The one you call Minerva. In time, she too stopped looking, and instead began to speak. She called out across time, in the hopes that you might be saved. She hid messages where none might find them, save for you and those within this place.
Fascinating.
I'm tired of it. The cryptic warnings, the threats. Just tell us what you want!
But they are. We saw the Nephilim there. We seemed like grasshoppers in our own eyes, and we looked the same to them. Imagine trying to explain all this to a 2-year-old, to a grasshopper. When they said the will of the gods was unknowable, they meant it. Literally.
I killed her, you know. I killed Lucy.
It was the apple, son. It was Juno.
I saw what she was. What would happen if I let her live? I could have stopped myself. I mean, there was a force there. But I didn't have to. I chose to.
Desmond.
Lucy was going to betray us and take the apple back to Abstergo. I saw the satellite launched. I saw them turn it on, and then... it failed. Whatever's on the other side of that door, it benefits Juno. We need to be careful.
Okay, and before we proceed on, I think we have reached the time we have for this episode. Before I go off, my usual shameless plug. Check out Immortal and Martial Dual Cultivation. It's a Chinese web novel being translated into English and is free to read at hostednovel.com. And next up, if you would like to support me for what I do, either the YouTubes or the translation, you can do so at either my Patreon, my merch store, or my book depository affiliate link. The link to everything is down in the description below, and all those who support on Patreon will gain access to early access chapters to the novels which I'm translating. Finally, subscribe to the channel if you have not, like the video if you liked it, and ding the notification bell if you would like to get notifications. Ciao guys!